My name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.
Race number 5 will be the start of Jackpot 2, 1600 meters the distance, 14:45 is the off time. It's an MR68 handicap. And having a look at this contest, your favorite is Eventador at 18-10. Zoom Bomber is trading at 2-1. 6-1 about Lulu the Legend, 8-1 and Better Bar those. Now Eventador and Zoom Bomber, they meet once again after meeting up, I think it was just last week on the 3rd of April, and they renewed their rivalry. Now, Zoom Bomber is 3.5 kgs bet off at the weights for 2.5 kgs bet off for a half a length beating. So, strictly at the weights, you would expect him to turn the form around. And Eventador, he went over a trip that I thought could be on the sharper side for him and may have just caught him out, but he managed to get the job done, and he's obviously a very fit horse. Richard Free takes it right, so there's no 1.5 kgs off the back here, and he'll definitely be a lively contender. But I think Zoom Bomber has to be given the utmost of respect here. And then this horse, Mr. Pegal, he's dropping in the ratings, and I think he's going over a distance that will suit him a lot better, being 1600 meters. I think the 18 and 1900 have just stretched him a bit, and I think he could be more at home over this distance. And I expect him to bounce back to some of his earlier form. And at around 8-1, he's definitely going into those exotics.
Yeah, I think you could have picked out the right form line there, and you've done your homework with the math and everything. It is 2.5 kgs worse off, even if you factor in Rachel's 1.5 kgs on Eventador. So are you going to be going with the form line that has happened a week ago, Eventador beating Zoom Bomber better off at the weights, or are you going to be siding with horses that haven't won in a long time? And I say a long time because you just have to go through the numbers and you'll see that this entire field, barring number 6, Eventador, and maybe number 8, Sir William, who did share that maiden in his penultimate start, the others are all battling to win. I don't know what to do here for the pick 6. For the place accumulator, I'm very confident with numbers 4 and 6. I think they both will carry their form from last week into this week. Whether Eventador can follow up or Zoom Bomber can go one better. I like the fact that Zoom Bomber had a good look at the surface last week. I don't know Mr. Spicer's plans, what he does with these horses, whether he keeps them here, if he's got a race in mind for them a week later, or he travels them back to Gauteng. I don't know what the plan is, because, shuttling a horse within a week to and fro, that could be, not the ideal thing to do. But Connie Spice has been, training horses in floats rail for a number of years now. He just travels them around the country. So I don't know what the plan is. Hopefully he's on course, because I'd like to have a chat to him and pass that type of information on. But number 6, Eventador, having won last time out, I'm actually surprised that they haven't kept the claim 1.5 kg still on with that hike in the rating from a 64 to a 70. But Richard Fourie, we know that he's a man on a mission. He rides for the Hollywood Syndicate. He missed out last time out when this horse won. So I think he was on a horse called Just for the Penny, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So numbers 4 and 6 are going to be my place accumulator numbers. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. In the pick 6, I'm going to take a chance 4 and 6 in one perm, and the other perm I'm going to possibly play the field, because we know that we are not going to go wide in leg number 1 of that pick 6. Leg number 2, we've managed to narrow it down to 3 runners. You suggested if you're playing it wide, maybe Cotton Run. So we've got 4 runners there. So I think we got some, space to play around with the cost of the perm here. So in one perm, 4 and 6, and in another perm, Riley, if you can't narrow it down to 4 runners, then I'll go the field.
Yeah, I think that could be a good way to play these, because if these 2 horses happen to fight it out, well, then you've come through with a limited spend. And perhaps number 4, Zoom Bomber, could turn the form around. And as you heard from D's in the place accumulator, is just going with numbers 4 and 6 in race number 5.
It's good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together. And to have, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.